We are at the heart of Mayfair, which historically has shown an extraordinary capacity to reconstitute itself. Framed by the street is a view of Savile Row. Behind me is the church of St George's, Hanover Square, named after England's patron saint and the then new king in 1714. And the view down this street shows our project, the bridges, St George's Street, Maddox Street and New Bond Street beyond. The three Hanoverian townhouses form the entrance to the office building at this end. The street, Maddox Street, running down to New Bond Street, had in the 70s a building that came straight to the pavement. The new building is canted over the pavement to allow those views past the Regency Terrace, which is now in residential use, and on to the Retain building on the corner of New Bond Street. From this point, one can see the extent of the project. It's 30 meters wide by 90 meters long, incorporating a number of existing facades. The corner of the project is this building from 1907 with its elaborate faience and polished granite. At the base is Pinet, the shoe shop, and it's a sumptuous celebration of the world of retail and shopping. This building frames the other part of the project, the new facade, and the facade itself reflects something of that artifice of craftsmanship that typifies New Bond Street. The oriel windows come forward from the facade and are framed by ceramic fins that creates an animation to the facade through light and reflection. This project is about much more than the vision that you see from the street. It has a complex interior. The architectural challenge here has been to create a unified space that recedes into the block interior on the one side, faces Maddox Street on the other, and here thrusts its way out into New Bond Street through the device of these oriel windows that create a moment of meeting of the world below with the deep interior. The idea of inhabiting the facade is echoed in the curved plasterwork internally and by the inflections of the large cast ceramic elements that make up the external facade. We're in the first floor grand reception space of one of the three Hanoverian townhouses that face St George's Street. Through the window behind me, you can see the church of St George's, Hanover Square. And the grand scale of this section sets the scale for the office that surrounds us. I'm standing on the section of facade that cantilevers over Maddox Street, giving a view eastwards to the church and westwards to the street leading to Grosvenor Square. The building itself is materially in four parts. The brickwork of the Hanoverian section to the east, this new steel and glass section. Next to that is the stucco of the Regency Terrace, and beyond it, at the corner of Maddox Street and Bond Street, the faience and granite of the Pinet building. Natural ventilation and an opening window. It's very difficult to achieve on a busy street, but here, where we have a building that penetrates a quiet block, it is achievable. What you see behind me is the back of the terrace of Regency buildings on Maddox Street. It's all flats. Here we're in an office, and the separation is a subtle one through a walkway that is used for cleaning and that has on the outside of it these timber elements that create a screen.